Good morning. I'm Michael Weir, President and CEO of the Center for Christianity and Public Life, and you're listening to The Morning Five. Hope you've been having a great week. Today is Thursday, August 13th. Let's start with a passage from the 106th Psalm. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. Who can utter the mighty deeds of the Lord or declare all his praise? Blessed are they who observe justice, who do righteousness at all times. Remember me, O Lord, when you show favor to your people. Help me when you save them, that I may look upon the prosperity of your chosen ones, that I may rejoice in the gladness of your nation, that I may glory with your inheritance. Both we and our fathers have sinned. We have committed iniquity. We have done wickedness. Our fathers, when they were in Egypt, did not consider your wondrous works. They did not remember the abundance of your steadfast love, but rebelled by the sea at the Red Sea. Yet he saved them for his name's sake, that he might make known his mighty power. He rebuked the Red Sea, and it became dry, and he led them through the deep as through a desert. So he saved them from the hand of the foe, and redeemed them from the power of the enemy. May God bless the reading of his word. All right, friends, let's catch up on the news. First, for today's updates, progressive candidate Peggy Flanagan won Minnesota's Democratic Senate primary this week, defeating a more centrist Democrat, Congresswoman Angie Craig. Flanagan's victory adds to several progressive wins in recent weeks, including Abdul El-Said's victory in the Michigan Senate primary. Flanagan, who is Minnesota's lieutenant governor, described the race as being about the many versus the money, saying, quote, the many just won. But as we've discussed earlier this week, progressives have found defeat elsewhere, and that continued on Tuesday as Democratic Socialist Francesca Hong surprisingly lost to Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley in Wisconsin's Democratic gubernatorial primary. Hong had previously led in polling. Crowley had support from departing Governor Tony Evers. He won by a fraction of a percentage point. According to the Associated Press, he was leading Hong with 39.8% of the vote to her 39.4% of the vote as of yesterday. Crowley campaigned against Hong's affiliation with the Democratic Socialists of America. There are a lot of people who are scared, he told the Wall Street Journal this week. She is a self-proclaimed socialist. There are a lot of people worried about not just this party, but this country moving in that direction. Crowley is a former state representative. If elected, he would be Wisconsin's first black governor. Last, for today's quick updates, retired Royal Air Force pilot Andy Green set a record for the fastest speed on land in a hydrogen-powered vehicle yesterday. He traveled at 406.3 miles per hour. He set the record in Utah. In the 90s, he broke a different record for land speed and broke the sound barrier. Hydrogen powers this new car, and water comes out as exhaust, according to the manufacturer, a British company called JCB. Now for today's main story. Last month, we told you about a NATO summit that President Trump attended in Turkey. News publications, including the Washington Post and CBS News, have reported this week that the president's safety was a significant enough concern during that trip that his team arranged for him to appear to board Air Force One during his departure before removing him in an airport catering truck and flying him part of the way home on a different plane. The decoy idea came after the United States learned of a credible plot by Iran and its allies to fire a missile at the plane Mr. Trump was on as he left the Turkish capital of Ankara, CBS reports. The president confirmed the security decision yesterday, saying he switched planes at the military and Secret Service's request. The president's staff members, cabinet officials, and members of the press who were covering the NATO summit boarded the plane they believed the president was flying on and unknowingly went to their next stop in the UK without him. The president has faced threats from Iran since his first term in office, when he ordered a strike that killed a senior Iranian military leader, Qasem Soleimani. But those concerns are more acute now amid the war with Iran. Some administration officials are also beefing up their security protocols. Earlier this year, for example, a Pakistani man with ties to Iran was found guilty of plotting to assassinate American officials. The man was accused of hiring a hitman in New York to target former President Joe Biden, President Trump, and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley in 2024. It is exceptionally rare for a U.S. president to travel without members of the press corps. The Washington Post reports that Air Force One has been used as a decoy for other presidents on some occasions in the past 3 decades, particularly when flying to or from a dangerous location. Ronald L. Rowe, Jr., former head of the Secret Service, said the security moves made sense given the threat. "We need to keep the secret in Secret Service," Rowe told the Washington Post. "The public should know what the president is doing on a daily basis, but when it comes to the methods by which the Secret Service keeps the president safe, that should remain out of public view." Let's stop there for today and go to the Lord in prayer. Dear Father, always near us, may your name be treasured and loved. May your rule be completed in us. May your will be done here on earth in just the way it is done in heaven. Give us today the things we need today, and forgive us our sins and impositions on you, as we are forgiving all who in any way offend us. Please don't put us through trials, but deliver us from everything bad, because you are the one in charge, and you have all the power, and the glory too is all yours forever, which is just the way we want it. All right, friends, thank you for joining me today. As always, the Morning 5 is brought to you in partnership with the That Sounds Fun Network, supported by the Center for Christianity and Public Life. If you'd like to learn more about our work at CCPL, you can visit ccpubliclife.org. Hope you have a blessed Thursday.